Let me start this the way I started the other one. How many of you have seen Interview with the Vampire on AMC? Big fan base here, okay. We have season 2 here to talk about, which actually debuted last June. And I'm happy to say there's going to be a season 3, fans. There's going to be a season 3. Let me, before we show you a little clip from it, I want to introduce one of the stars from Interview with the Vampire, and he is a terrific actor. He plays Lestat. Please welcome Sam REID. Welcome, Sam. All right, have a seat. And the executive producer of the show, you may know him from his credits for sure. He is the Oscar-winning producer of Rain Man, my favorite movie of all time, My Dog Skip, but I won't go into why, but I love My Dog Skip. The Notebook, Bugsy, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Natural, last year nominated for Best Picture again for The Holdovers. On television, Breaking Bad, you may have heard of that show, Better Call Saul, and this whole Anne Rice franchise that goes even beyond Interview with the Vampire. It is all produced here by Mark Johnson.
Wow.
Welcome, guys, and congratulations on now 2 seasons that we've had on AMC, Mark, of Interview with the Vampire. Tell me, before I show a clip from this season, how you got involved in doing this. Of course, everyone knows the books and all of that, and of course the film, the very famous film with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise from 1994. But for television and for AMC, how did this come about?
Well, I owe it all to AMC. And I have been working with them for some time because of, as you mentioned, Better Call Saul and Rain Man, Breaking Bad, and
Rectifying Rain Man on AMC this year,
and Rectifying a show called Halt and Catch Fire. So I have this long history with AMC, and they asked me if I wanted to be involved in the Anne Rice books, and I realized I didn't really know them, so I did some very quick reading and thought, oh, there's some wonderful things to do here, and then almost immediately ran into Roland Jones, who is the genius behind Interview with the Vampire show, and we talked about it, and I realized what I really wanted to do was the Roland Jones version of Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire.
The first book, which is what the first 2 seasons really sort of split up, are covering what she did in the first book. Was that always the intention?
No, initially the very first season was going to basically encompass what we did in seasons 1 and 2, and we realized it was way too ambitious. And the whole idea, those of you who've seen the show, the second episode takes place almost exclusively, I guess, in Europe, mostly in Paris, and we just realized that we were biting off more than we could possibly chew, and there was so much story and so much compelling, it's just the compelling love relationship. You know, season 1 is one of the most beautiful love stories, forget about that I've been involved in, but that I've seen.
Other than The Notebook.
Yeah, but that works a little bit.
Let's take a look at Interview with the Vampire. Anne Rice.